to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They just keep firing. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida State's offense will have its first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very...
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Off the RPO, complete.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Noles send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll start this drive firing. On target. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down. Looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA.
They'll run it.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Sampson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Noles in the hurry-up. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Seminoles are threatening on 1st and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tosses it incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finding open areas. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Reads it, fires complete. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Lost a throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. He'll try the left side. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
17, Georgia Tech, 3.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game isn't.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dan?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now, a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sampson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll go to the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner is stopped. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pocket breaking down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Got room to work. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Noles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over Virginia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. His drive will open from the 15. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pulls it in. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
And the Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Sweet cut there. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Noles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Georgia's at 3.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Quick completion to the right. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
It's 1st and 10, Georgia Tech.
He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. He's got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Seminoles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Working that left side now. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. When you have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
On to kick it away.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And the extra point was good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over Virginia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Running into the open space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. On the option. Now the pitch. Past the first down marker and still running. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Noles are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here Here's the pressure. Zings it complete to the right. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Georgia Tech, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught near the sticks. It's Sampson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st down here for the offense.
1st and 10, Georgia Tech.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They want to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. On the move is the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here comes the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking to pass. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Noles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.